Hey, we're gonna be checking out some Lonestar today. Lonestar is interesting deck building kind of RPG roguelite. It's got, you know, elements of FTL, faster than light, another spacecraft kind of building game. But this one's turn-based and yeah, I was super interested in trying it out. I have already played through the tutorial and I've beaten a run. However, I thought I'd start this video by going through a tutorial. So we're a bounty hunter in this universe. And we join this association. So we pick our ship here, the Shielder, which has some basic cores in it. And we try and hunt some bounties. And you'll see how the gameplay works. It's pretty simple. It seems very intuitive at first, but the deck building, shipbuilding aspect is what makes this game super interesting. The lore is also kind of like a side piece. Here's a quick tutorial for the Bounty Hunter Association. There's a criminal nearby, go catch him for your first reward. So we're gonna capture Gray Stripe here in the Plunderer. After a high-risk investment in an interstellar venture capital association ended up with nothing and eventually took a daring risk to join the Hyena Gang. I think that's like the main gang in this universe. But we get a unit, some fuel, and star coins. So I'll explain what the battle looks like. I guess the game's going to show us here. But basically you have energy here. And you spend the energy on your units, on your ship. Now the enemies will have the same thing. They have the same mechanic going on. They've already placed their energy into their cores. And then there's two types of cores. There's attack units and support units. Attack units add numbers to the value. So if I added this 4 to this basic core, it'll counteract his 4 here. And if I add a 2 to here, it'll only subtract his by 2 and I'll take 2 damage. So it's very simple. And there are a lot of varieties of weapons and support type engines in this game. And you kind of build your energy and your engines around specific themes. So I think the best thing to do this turn with the pair core, which is the core that you start off with, that's unique in this one, is when you load 2 energy at the same point, you get +2 strength. So I'd like to put both of these 2s in to make it 6 strength. You also have this thing called fuel, which you can move your ship up and down, so you can avoid specific attacks and stuff like that. They're not gonna let me do it right here, but it would have been a good idea to move my ship either down or up to avoid 4 damage. But for now, I think the tutorial wants us to place a 4 in either one of these. Place 2 2s here, and then a 3. So I outcompete his 6. So I deal 4 damage, because he only dealt 2 here. I take 1 because the 3 is less than 4, but I cancel out his 4 here. And see, that's exactly what happened. And yes, attack units convert the energies that I put in to attack, and then there's the support units, which provide support. Another thing about the energy is there's different levels of energy. There's orange, blue, and gray, white. And when you play cards, you cannot remove them after you play them. So you play them as in cards in the hand. This support unit is pretty good. It adds 1 energy, so if I put this 2 in, it's going to give me a 3, which is kind of what I want here, because this 2 is not very helpful against these 3s. So I get a 3. I can put both 3s in here to do 8 and make him take 5. Or I can spread them out all evenly and take 0 damage, because I would take 3 and he would take 5. Look, because I have a shield, I have 3 shield, I actually want to deal 5 to him and take 3. Taking 3 is okay. Okay, so he used some of his fuel to move. And you consume 1 fuel per move. Yeah, and the game mechanic works. You can refuel your ship after a certain while, but you have 4 max fuel, and there are different items in the game that help with that. He's dealing 9, 9, and 2, so we can move down, but we would start to take this 9 damage. There is 2 numbers here. Only one of these 2s can turn into a 3. Because the way the energy progression works is any orange can be used anywhere. But then a blue can only be placed in any blue spot or a white spot, and a white spot can only be placed in white slots. So this white can't go into the gentle tap device unless it's an orange or a blue. And orange is the highest, and then blue is the second highest. I think we can get a 3 here, put both the 3s here. And block this for 2. This is probably our best turn here. We could move up, but that would only reduce our damage by 6. If we move down, we take 3 more damage, but we don't deal any more, because his 9 counteracts our 8. So this is the best turn we could hope for, I think. Yeah, and the game is not that complicated in the combat phase, but what's intriguing about this game is mostly the variety in the hunters that you can pick up, and the core building, the ship building. So on this turn we have 3, 5, and 4. We can turn this 3 into a 4. We can put both 4s in the core to make it stronger. And we can block his 4. So he's dead this turn and we take no damage. We get coins, which you can spend, fuel, but we didn't use any fuel in that fight. And we get an option. Very typical of other card roguelites, you know, like Slay the Spire. When loaded with white, gain 2 strength. So this is an attack unit. And then on load, generate 1 orange. 1 orange 3. So this is good for recycling low numbers like 1s and 2s. Or if I have a white 3 or a blue 3, I can change it into an orange one that I can use on a different device that requires orange. Or I can just turn all my whites into stronger +2s. I think this is the better unit right now, because if I've put a white in here, the max it can give me is +2. And this gives 3 white energies +2. Yeah, and another neat aspect about the deck building, the ship building, is your ship has a weight limit to it, and each unit that you add has weight. So we have 4 out of 6 right now, because all of these have 1 weight. I've yet to encounter a unit that has more than 1 weight. But for now, I think I'm gonna focus all of the damage on the middle here. Yeah, and then in between combat, there's vacation, which is like their way of adding the randomization to the Like there's random events, there's events where you can spend your money, there's events where you can repair and upgrade things. So this is all of the in-between combat phases, and we have a choice to make. We have 2 days in this vacation, and each of these will cost us a day or 2 days. So we can go to unknown. We can grab another unit, which we can add right away because we're 5 out of 6 weight, and we can repair. But we only took 7 damage, so we don't really need a repair right now. And unknown can give us stuff, and it can harm us, but I'm just gonna take the guaranteed unit. A barefoot space courier knocks on your spaceship's window, claiming that he's holding a parcel for you, but the information does not seem to match. He asks you what your name is. Well, let's just lie to him and get an attack unit. Make up a random name, and the absent-minded courier says that the name on the parcel matches yours and hands over the parcel to you. When you open it, you find a microcrystal core. Attack unit. If loaded energy point is less than 3, gain strength equal to loaded point. If loaded energy point is less than 3, gain strength equal to loaded point. Oh, so this is adding strength, but it's not permanent strength. It's just adding it to, so if I add a 2, it'll be 4 attack. If I add less than or equal to, so if I add a 3, it's a 6. Very useful. And we can move this down so that all 3 of our good attacks are in the center. Okay, this is kind of racially motivated, no? Old Chen with the Great Wall? I mean, come on. Let's take him out. Surrender before the Great Wall. Oh yes, this is another mechanic in the game, durability. So we have a shield of 4, but they also have a shield of 4. And every time they take damage this turn from a source, they'll reduce it. And then once they've reached 0, they'll be they won't have a turn. They'll lose a turn basically. They'll have 0 attacks and 0 movement. So it's basically giving us a free turn to attack them. So you want to spread out your damage and reduce it to 0 if you can't kill them fast enough to give you another turn. But he only has 14 HP, so he's gonna be really easy. What can we do here? We can get 2 3s here. We can get 2 4s as well. Putting a 3 in here is really useful. Putting a 3 in here is more useful than putting 2 of the same number here, because it only gives +2, but if I put a 3 here, it'll give +3. So what I can do is I can grab 2 3s, put a 3 here, and it'll give us 3 strength here, and then I put another 3 here to give us another 3 strength. Then we can either add here or block, and I think I'd rather block because I can add more damage. I can kill him this turn actually, but I'd take 4 + 2. I can't kill him like this. No, I can't. I think it's better for us to take the damage now. Because we have a 4 shield, so if we reduce his attack here, we'll only take 1 overall damage, but we'll kill him this turn. That was easy. So we never even needed to reduce his durability to 0. Consecution. And weak energy source. So if I activate it, oh yeah, these are a different type of support unit where instead of putting energy in, you activate them at any point and they'll give you an effect. So this generates 1 white 1 point energy, and its cooldown is 1. So if I just want an extra 1 energy, I could use that. But consecution is great. When I load an orange energy at the end, like if the orange energy is the last energy in my hand, then I get to draw another energy. which is kind of better than this, because if I just use all of my other energy first and then use the orange, I could draw extra ones. So I think it's better than this support unit right now. I'm gonna take that and add it. We have 4 days, so we can spend 2 days doing something and then 2 days doing something else. We can get double coins, a treasure, or an unknown. Let's do the treasure first. A glowing item floats among a bunch of meteorites. It seems to be a cosmic treasure. What will you do next? Take 2 damage, 20% chance to find 1 treasure. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with taking some damage here. The enemies so far have been really easy, and I'm in no danger right now, I don't think. Okay. A meteorite shard hurtles towards you from the side. Your ship experiences some shaking. You nearly missed the cosmic treasure, but 1 piece of meteorite shard is missing. What will you do next? Okay, so I'm gonna keep going until I get this item. That's 4 damage so far. As you reach for the cosmic treasure, a ship from the hyena gang passes by and fires at you. Although you immediately retaliate and turn it to ashes, your ship is slightly damaged. What will you do next? Ooh, we got a gun salute. At the start of the first turn, increase all energy points in hand by 1. There's a treasure. So treasures are not like these units. You don't have to add them to your ship. They're permanent buffs. Like relics in Slay the Spire. Very useful. And let's do this unknown instead of getting coins here. Take 4 damage, get a rare unit, or lose 4 coins, get a common treasure. I don't really need the unit right now. I think my units are strong enough. Like, I have so many options with my units. And I kind of don't want to take any more damage. So I'm going to spend 4 to get this treasure because it's a permanent buff. When the enemy's durability reaches 0, apply 1 power to every attack unit. Oh, so it gives me, on my free turn, it gives me an extra 1 power to all of my things. Pretty good. And now it's showing us our resource pool. So the way it works is you draw a level of energy, and then you draw like a number on top of it. And then when you run out of both energy and numbers, you shuffle them back in. So the deck is, you can get like a 5 orange or a 5 white energy, and then you just gotta play with the hands when they're dealt to you. And this, every 3 enemies you fight a boss. So this is our boss for the first phase here. We're against Hans. No hands Hans. Huge hands Hans, sorry, from Phineas and Ferb. This guy's a racer, and his ability is, upon reaching 0 durability, apply 1 power to every attack unit. Oh, so he has guitar. But when his durability reaches 0, he's permanently boosted. Okay, let's start it. And if we win this combat, we repair everything. And we get an extra weight, so we can add more units. Oh, and he's 1 durability. So he's gonna get his 1 strength buff after this first turn, if I hit him. Oh yes, and if you don't spend your energy, you don't spend all your energy, then you can keep the energy for next turn. And here you can look at the pool. So if I draw another energy here with our consecution, it'll either be a white 2 or a blue 2. And after that runs out, well, it'll shuffle all the numbers and energy back into the pool. So you can see here we drew our 2 whites, 1 blue, and 1 orange. Okay, let's see what we can do here. He's doing 6 each. We can spend a fuel to dodge here. And because we only have 1 basic core at the top here, it's better for us to dodge down. Or to dodge up, sorry. Because then we don't have to put units in here, and then we get to dodge his attack at the bottom and still do the maximum amount of damage here with our 3 weapons here and our 2 weapons here. So I'm going to spend a fuel right now. to make it simpler for us. And then we want to save the orange 2 for last. And we don't have anything. We could save the extra 2. Actually, we're gonna draw another 2, so we can put the 2 here, but we can't put a 3 there. So I'd like to put my 4, 5, or 6 in here. The blue 5 won't do anything there. It's the same as placing it anywhere else. So I can place the blue 5 here, and I'm okay with that. And then the 2 whites can go here. And I'll draw the extra 2 in my deck. And I can place the 2 here. Because I can't Constitution again. And here we take no damage and he takes 13. And he'll get his strength buff. So he's paralyzed this turn, he's not doing anything. And because we broke his durability, we have our extra 1 power here on all our units. So we're really strong here. We didn't draw an orange energy, so we can't use Constitution. But we can double this 3 to 6 here. And I think the best thing for us to do is put the units in here for +2, and he's dead. So we took 0 damage that fight. It was flawless. And you can see the stacking of attack units on the same row lets you change up using the fuel to more accurately help your fight. We get 3 coins, fuel, and a treasure. So we can have radiating particles at the end of the showdown. Change the energy with the highest point in hand to orange energy at the end of the showdown. I'm not really sure what showdown is. Maybe that's every time we end the turn, like we draw again. But we usually end turns with 0 energy in hand, so I don't know how good this is. And then this is at the start of the first turn, apply 2 strength to every attack unit. This helps a lot during the first turn. 2 strength on every unit is really strong. I think I'm going to take Ignition Coil, even though this is a rare treasure. And we have 5 days, so we want to spend a 3-day and then a 2-day. We can upgrade a unit and we can grab another unit. I think I'm gonna grab another unit first and then do an unknown. Or should I do the unknown first? Let's do the unknown first because we could get a unit from it. And then we don't have to go to this unit, we can go to upgrade. Due to the frenzy of shopping during the shopping festival, the Space Courier Company is severely understaffed and looking for temporary courier orders. A nearby order becomes available, and the faster you complete it, the higher the reward. What will you do next? Oh, we can take 50% chance to take 10 damage, but we get 10 coins. We don't have to risk it. We have quite a lot of coins. I think we can just take no damage here and grab 6 coins. Oh, we didn't heal to full after the boss fight. I thought we healed a lot more than that. So we easily complete the order, and we gain 6 coins for no HP. And we didn't get a unit there, so I'd like to grab another unit. You visit a desolate planet and encounter a treant who fears loneliness. He even uses his own ability to split into 2. When he and his replicants see you passing by all alone, he feels the pain of loneliness and wants to give you a gift. Interesting. Lonely treant. Original. Gain 2 identical common units or randomly copy 1 unit. I don't like copying a random unit because it could end up copying our basic cores, which I really don't want. If it gives us anything else, it's kind of good because we can kind of spec into that element. But it's a 2 in 5 or 2 in 6, 2 out of 6 chance. Or we can get 2 identical common units. I think I'm gonna gamble here and get the 1 random unit, and hopefully we get something that's the same, because then we can just kind of spec into that, whatever it copies. Ooh, pure white. So we want more white energy, and there'll be events that can help us add more white energy later, hopefully. And we can just slot this in here, because we have extra attack at the bottom already with Constitution. Oh yes, and there's also a call for support. So this is like emergency situation. You can repair and refuel, and also go shopping at any time, but you only once per run. Oh, we already did 2 enemies? This is already the boss? I didn't realize. Moon Shadow. Ryoma, the sword genius, is said to have gone completely insane after seeing the perception of the Undepidus Mechanian. He integrated all his sword insights and his famous sword Moon Shadow into his ship. On reaching 0 durability, switch to other attack mode, so he switches to his swords. Okay, well, I don't want to change my layout right now. I think it's good. We could change this basic core up here for this support device, because I don't think I'm ever going to use it. But it could be good to block. If we have a high number, we can block. Probably better than adding +1. We can save some more HP that way. Oh yes, you can also retreat, but I haven't found a good time to retreat yet. Also, the retreat icon looks a little sus, no? Why does it look like that with the tail? Anyway, everything has +2 strength already. So I'm already doing 2 here, and why am I doing 6 here? Oh, because I have 3 attack units here. So everything is already doing 2. And he's only doing 15 here. So we have a really strong hand. We can't use Constitution this time. We can double a 3 and a 2 here. So that's what I'm going to do first. Yeah, we just place the 4 here and the 6 here. The 6 increases by 2, and the 4 can't really increase anything else. And we're doing 21, and we reduce his durability by 3. Next turn, I can reduce his durability to 0, and then have a free turn. So this is looking very easy. He's only doing 15 in the center here. And we have 2 oranges, which means we can draw 2 more cards after this with Constitution. So, because this is a 4, not a 3, I'm going to place it here. And then I'm going to place the 3 here. Draw another card. Oh, it wasn't the last one in my hand. I'm stupid. I should have placed the 3 here. That's a mistake. That's playing too fast. But I can still place the 3 here. And generate another energy, which I generate a 5. This is the best we can hope for. I can spend fuel to not take any damage this turn. Actually, I think it's fine if I take 2 here, because I'm still shielded. And I get a free turn next turn, plus I get Guitar going. So everything's +1 now. No orange energy. Can't generate a 3. So yeah, I mean we can double this 1 into 3. Or to 2 +1 because of Guitar. And then put the 4 here and the 5 here. And I think that's the best we can do. So we can do 17 damage. And then next turn he's gonna switch to his swords. So he has 4, 6, 8, 6, 4. Right now it's 6, 8, and 6. If we move down, or if we move up, it'll be 4, 6, and 8. So it's a little better. By 2, it's a little better. And our highest attack is in the center, so... we can double the 3. No orange. And then we place both in the center. So double the 3 damage here. And then I think we should block. We should definitely put the 4 either here or here. If I add the 1 here, I take 4 there, and then if I... or I can take 1, and then this does... +1. So it's kind of the same outcome. We block there, and we take 3, and we want to deal 1. We have no shield now. Now he's 6, 6, and 6. We do have an orange in hand. So I think we double the 3 immediately. We can also double this 2. And then we'll be dealing 5. But we don't have enough to block. What can I draw? I can draw a 2, 4, or a 5. And it won't be orange. It'll definitely be blue, so it can't add 2 strength to it. 2, 4, or 5. If I draw the 2, then it's better to block. If I draw the 5, it's better to do damage. But it's gonna be blue regardless. I can put the 2 in here. And hope I get +2 for it. I think still the best place to block with this 2. Because we get the 1 here. And we can try and block. Oh, we can perfectly block here. Or we can deal damage. 4 damage. 5 damage. I think it's best to block here. And take less damage. And we deal 2 durability. Which is good. And we only took 1 damage. So I'm dead if I don't do anything this turn. I have no oranges in hand, which is bad for Consecution. I can double the 2, which is the same as adding 2 strength. I should focus on blocking this turn because he'll be paralyzed next turn. If I add the 1 here... If I move up, then I'm taking 4 instead. 4 on either side. Which means I can deal 2, I can block one of the 4s and take 2 instead. Which is better. Yeah, moving either side doesn't matter. This is just better. So I think I'm gonna block... Or sorry, deal damage here. Or we can... I mean, we're guaranteed to kill next turn, I think. I think this is the better way to do it. We block here and like this, so we only take 2. We take 2, he's paralyzed and he's at 12. So I think this turn we got another +1 from guitar. We have a Consecution activated. So it's gonna reroll an energy, so I can get any energy. But it'll definitely be a 2. And we have no whites, which kind of sucks, because we'd like to put the whites in there. And we have no 3s either. But I think he's just dead. 3. Like that. Yeah, he's just dead. Yep. Perfect. We did take a lot of damage there. Oh, but we restore all HP and fuel? Oh, we're full HP now. Okay, never mind then. We're chilling. At the start of the turn, restore 1 shield. At the start of the 4th turn, apply 4 strength. Ooh. Restore 1 shield means I can intentionally take 1 damage each turn. Or I can kill them on turn 4. I'm wondering, is this 4 strength only for turn 4 or every turn after turn 4? I feel like the 4 damage helps us a lot because we have more attack modules. Rubbing Core. When energy is generated during your turn, load 1 copy. Load 1 copy. So we only generate 1 energy here. We also generate energy here. Okay, at the start of the battle, gain 3 fuel for this battle. I mean, fuel helps a little bit for taking less damage, but it doesn't help enough that I want to take it over this attacking unit, this rubbing core. The microcrystal is only good if I have enough 3s, but I only have 1 3 in my deck, so it's not very effective. But if I add the rubbing core, I want to add gentle tap device as well, because I want to generate at least more than 1 energy every turn. And orange is rare as well. I think I'm gonna take the fuel tank instead. Because I can't guarantee. I mean, if I take rubbing core, I don't want to add it to my deck or my ship right now. Because I want another support unit that can generate more energy off of first. But we can try and look for one. There is a shop here, but we can't go to the unit. But we should do one of the unknowns or the upgrade first. Whew. I think we do unknown into shop. Or do we do shop first, because then we can upgrade? Yeah, I think it's 28 coins. Let's see what we can buy in the shop. Passing by a luxurious shop. Mech shopkeeper suddenly grabs you with an excited expression. He claims that you rescued him from the hyena gang's clutches before, and you have no impression on it. To show his gratitude, the shopkeeper allows you to choose an item from the shop as a gift. Enter the shop, the first item you buy is free! Okay, what are the treasures he has? He has, at the start of the battle, reduce the enemy's durability by 1. Ooh. And then we have, at the start of the battle, apply 1 power to attack units in the top lane. Top lane? League mentioned? Nano chip. At the start of the turn, generate 1 white, 1 energy. That does help rubbing core, but it'll only do like 1. This is great if I have something to produce more. Raise the point of all white energy in hand by 1. At the start of the battle, degrade the colors of all unit slots. Ooh. So this will make Consecution a lot easier to use. Grade the colors of all unit slots. So these will become 2 blue, which is a lot easier for me to use. Okay, and then overclock 2, gain 1 strength. Overclock 4, gain 2 strength. Ooh. We don't have any tri-power, so that's kind of useless. Tri-power is a different unit we don't have. Hmm. Start of the battle, degrade all. If I take this, then I can add this, but I have to remove 2. I can take out the basic cores, add rubbing and breakthrough, and then add nanochip as well. Because I don't... The wonder ability is really good, but I want to focus on generating and building my build here, which is to generate energy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the nanochip, because I think it's the most expensive item. And then I'm going to buy breakthrough. Hopefully I can afford it after. This is also really good, though. And if I reduce all the... If I reduce the orange to blue, it's also, like, very easy to proc. Let's see, after I buy nanochip, how cheap this one is. If we can buy both, we'll buy both. Because I think this is better than paracore. We can only afford one of them. And I think this is just way better. It helps Consecution a lot, and Consecution helps Rubbing Core a lot. We can also afford onboard, but we kind of abandoned the top. We can also rotate it. We can spend all that money here, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's buy breakthrough, and let's buy this. We're gonna rearrange our damage to be at the top here. I'm gonna take this basic core out, add a rubbing core, and take this basic core out and add breakthrough. So now our build is top and middle focused. And if breakthrough works the way I think it does, it should make this two blues and this a white. And we'll generate a 1 white every turn, which we can use on our pure white cores. So nanochip is very good for us. Thank him for his generosity, though you can't get rid of the feeling that something feels a bit off. Okay, now we can upgrade, and let's see, can we upgrade this? Let's see what we can upgrade here. Ooh. This is a space modification station run by a mech modification expert, and it appears to be holding a grand opening celebration. It offers free upgrades for specific units, or paid upgrades for any unit of your choice. What will you do next? We can upgrade pure white core, and we have no money, so that's the best we can do. And it... Oh, okay, so 3 strength. I think we want it like this. Follow the guidance of the mech god. If its desires happen to align with yours, mutters the mech while working on the upgrade. Okay. We passed stage 2. As a 1-star hunter, you have claimed the bounties of the following criminals. Let's go. So now we're 2 stars. New zone. Yes, and it shows us all the upgrades now on the bottom right, which is very helpful. Jin used to be a bounty hunter until he encountered a major downsizing in the Bounty Hunter Association. He knows everything about hunters, including their extreme fondness for their ships. Therefore, he modified a ship that would give all hunters a hard time. Failure in the showdown. Deal 2 damage to the enemy. Oh, so he deals 2 extra damage for every lane I lose. Interesting. Also, he used to work with us. He used to be a coworker. That's terrible. Anyway, I think this is our best setup. Let's start. You wouldn't want the association's ship's repairman. That was too fast. Okay, he's dealing 4, 5, 1. And we have ignition coil. We could move down here, which I think I will do to make the fight easier. And we can better take advantage of ignition coil. But if I win all 3 here, I could take a free turn next turn, which I think I can very easily. So breakthrough worked exactly like I thought it did. And we have 1 blue energy that we can use on it at the end. We can double the 3 here. We can add 2 whites to this core, or we can add it here. But it gains 3 strength here, so I want to do it like this. And Consecution here. And Consecution again. And then we can spend this white energy here. And if I move down, I take less damage. So let me do that, and he's dead anyway. So this build is really coming together. The energy generation from Nanochip is very good. I don't even think we're ever going to make it to turn 4, but if we ever do, we're crazy strong on turn 4 as well. We got our fuel back, and we got another unit. Quad slotted interface. At the start of the battle, add an orange slot to adjacent attack units. Adjacent means top, down, left, or right. And single use charger. At the start of the second turn, generate 1 white 9-point energy. Ooh. This single use could be better than Paracore. I don't really like this one. Start of the battle. At the start of the battle, I don't know which order it goes in. But I don't want it to add orange slots because I kind of want white slots. White slots are way easier for me, or way better for me. I think when I take single-use charger, kind of want to replace Paracore with it because I don't ever use it, and pure white core is just better because it adds the 2 strength regardless. And we have vacation here. Ooh, energy resource is really good. We can manipulate more whites into the deck. We don't need a repair, and unknown is not that useful. Okay. I think we upgrade all 2s to 3s, because 3 is really good with microcrystal core. We can get double 3s really easily. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So our 2 here becomes a 3. I'm fine with that. Sidewall. Arrow X3. We're fighting the chocolate bar. Well, it really does look like the chocolate bar here in the defense module. Arrow X3 has been searching for traces of the Undipatus Mechanion. At the end of his journey, it's a vending machine for shields. Arrow X3 believes it's a divine will, and he spent all his savings on this vending machine, transforming both sides of his ship into the most powerful defense. Failure in the showdown, only take 1 damage. Interesting. How much HP does he have, though? Let's see. He's 24. Oh yes, when this icon appears, he's gonna do a crazy attack next turn. We can only do 3 different damage to him this turn. Oh, we can only do 2, because... Yes, we'll have breakthrough at the bottom here. We can move down here. Because most of our damage is at the top here. I think this makes our turn easier as well. There's no way to generate 3s here, so we want to double both these 2s. Then we add a 4 here. And because this is not white, we can move it here. Although, we can draw blue, so we can draw 2 blues. Or we can draw 1 blue with the consecute, so we can draw another one after. So we'd like to put the 4 somewhere else. We can generate 2 energy, so we're not gonna put it on rubbing core. And perfect, it's a blue, so we can generate another one, and then rubbing core. Rubbing core didn't add another 5 there? We generated 2 energy though. I don't know why that didn't work. Anyway, we got a white 3, so he's dead. But doesn't he take 1 if he loses? I don't understand. Okay. Anyway, I thought that he was only gonna take like 2 damage there. He died in 1 turn. Triangular core. So every 3rd energy, it gains 3 power. Which is not that good. Because this gives 2 strength every single time we use it. This does scale better. But if we're talking turn 1, I'd have to draw 1 blue and 2 whites and put it in here. And then it gains 3 power, but if I use my 2 whites over here, I gain 6. Like, it's better scaling, but I like pure white core already. And with high energy cube again. From before, we can generate an orange 3, which will be useful with rubbing core. Probably better than pair, to be honest. Because we want to put energy in here that's either 3 or less. So anything we draw that's... If we draw the 1, it's perfect because it becomes a 3. An orange 3. But if we draw any other... Like, if we draw a white 3, we don't want to put it in here because white 3s are really good for pure white core. And we're gonna put all the blue 3s in here. So I think this is better than the triangular core, so we'll take it, but I don't think it's better in our build right now. It might be better than pair core though. We also have a single-use charger, which generates 9 damage plus 9 damage. I think this is better. I think we use this, like this. Shield, unknown, repair. We don't have to do either of these. So let's do unknown and let's do Star Coin first then. Let's just take 7 damage. In the galaxy ahead, numerous spaceships are gathered, and a communication request is connected to your main control room. Friend, are you here to participate in the spaceship racing too? We have various types of competitions prepared here, and of course, the prizes differ. Dogfolk tip his cowboy hat. Dogfolk. There's furries in this universe? But you know, in spaceship racing, there are always some risks. Let's just take 7 damage. And get 12 coins. And then we can go to repair, or we can go to unknown. Let's just do unknown, we don't really need the repair. Oh. The Undepidus Mechian was originally a sarcastic religion established by Henderson, a space school student a millennium ago, to mock various racial groups. Strange beliefs. Interesting. He's racist. Since creation myths of various religions carried mysterious, indescribable elements, anything could be a creator god. Henderson chose his family's self-service ship repair machine. A very simple mech, however, with the increase in the number of his followers, the religion seemed to have developed in an uncontrollable way. Now you happen to be standing in front of the sacred prototype. Gain max shield. We're kind of bursting people early with this build. Long fights are not our friend. I think the max shield kind of helps us. I kind of want to gain like 5 or 6 shield here. Then we go to 24 HP. Let's do this. Until we're 24 HP. And I think this is good. We have 9 shield now. That was huge. That was a big change. Okay, we're against Decim Sheldon. Oh. No one knows how Sheldon, a mathematician. Oh my god, this is just Big Bang Theory reference. All we know is that his obsession with numbers has never changed, including his tendency to launch attacks only on the hour, and his spaceship's HP is always divisible by 10. At the start of the turn, restore HP to the nearest multiple of 10. Ooh, so there's some rounding here. Interesting. Okay, well I think this is our best. At turn 2, we generate the 9 as well. We can move down to avoid the 6 here, because we're not doing damage on the bottom layer anyway. We could double the 2. We can also double the other 2. Oh, we can't. Yeah. This is the best use of the 2. We have a white 4 and a white 5, so we can put the white 4 and 5 here. Then we use our orange 6 to generate. Yeah, why is rubbing core not working? When energy is generated during your turn, load 1 copy. We're generating. Why is it not loading? Don't understand. Anyway, we're gonna put this 3 here. We'll take 1 shield damage, but we'll deal 28, which is the best we can do. Oh, he repaired. Right. So he's at 30 with 4 durability, and he moved down. I think we moved down in response as well. At least so we can block both of them. He's doing more damage at the top here, which is helpful for me. And we generated this 9. Okay, I don't understand how rubbing core works. How come we just generated a 9? Right? Yeah, generate 1 energy. When energy is generated during your turn, load 1 copy. I don't see why it's not loading the 9 there. Okay, but we're definitely duplicating the 3 here. Best use of this orange 1 is to double it here, because the white can get 3 damage here. The white can get 3 damage here. And then we generate another energy here. We generate another energy here. And we deal 3 damage here. And he's dead. And we take no damage. Huge. Yeah, so that 9 energy from single-use charger is huge. Let's end on turn 2. Treasure. Gain 6 max HP. Okay. We gain 2 max shield. Ooh. We just lost a lot of HP. Maybe we get HP. But the extra 2 shield means that I'm at 11 shield. 11 shield is kind of crazy. This is rarer. The HP is rarer. Maybe I just take it because it's rarer. We already have 9 shields, so... Okay, and we have... Oh, yes. We have another weight limit here. So we can... I'm gonna put the orange energy cube in. Or do I put gentle tap? Maybe gentle tap is better if it works with rubbing core. We'll see in the next combat. Modification. I don't know what that is. Repair fuel. We don't need fuel. We don't need shield. Let's do modification. Before you use the slot color modification machine designed by the recent mech master Pi. Pi's design philosophy revolves around quality and difficulty. It invites you, who have gained some recognition lately, to be the first to try this machine. Degrade the highest graded slot of one common unit 3 times. Degrade the highest graded slot of one rare unit 2 times. Degrade the highest graded slot of one legendary unit. I don't have any legendary units. Oh, I do have a legendary unit. It only... Oh, this degrades all of them, so it's already blue, and then this will make it white. Or do we have any rares? Our rare is Consecution and Breakthrough. Yeah, we can make Consecution white here, I think. We can make one of them white, which I think is good. And it's our only rare. That's what I'm gonna do, I think. I think that's the best option here. Oh. Okay, degrade the highest color slot by 2. So it'll degrade orange twice. Okay. Now it's always white. That's very good for me. Repair, shield, fuel, or unknown. I think we go unknown. The Bounty Hunters Association is hosting a prize distribution event, where any bounty hunter can receive a treasure as a reward, but it's all random. You can also spend some star coins to reroll the prize. It's said that the best treasures in the entire universe are in there. You suspect the association is trying to make some money with this possible scam, but you have no evidence. We get Perfect Ring, which is a treasure. When all unit slots are loaded, apply 2 strength. When all unit slots are loaded, we cannot load all their slots. It's too hard. I think we're gonna reroll here. 3 coins is quite a lot. Okay, let's reroll one. Let's reroll like 2 or 3 times. Rating particles. At the end of the showdown, change the energy with the highest point in hand to orange. But I like white, so that's also not very good for me. Also, I didn't mean it in like I like whites in that way. I meant like I like white energy. You know what I meant. I lose 3 coins again, I think. We'll go to 18. Splinter Cell. Each battle, when loading the first energy in hand, generate 1 copy. Yes, yes, yes. Very good for Rubbing Core. Yes, yes. Very good. Cabby! Spaceship name transition. Cabby is one of the leaders of the space racing group, and he chose to become a space pirate. On the one hand, it's to earn star coins for modifying his spaceship, and on the other hand, it's to engage in space racing with the space police anytime and anywhere. After 2 turns, switch conversion core to accumulation state. Conversion core. Active under attack state, hibernate under accumulation state, and gain 1 power per turn while hibernating. Oh, okay, so he's gonna turn off during after 2 turns, and then gain strength. We're really bursty, so it doesn't really matter. I think we're gonna be able to kill him after turn 2 because of single-use charger as well. Oh, if Splinter Cell works with single-use charger, do I get 9? Twice? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, he's doing 14. We can move up. And... oh, we should move down here, actually. Because we can't block. We only have 3 support units at the bottom here. Yes, and we will align the 14 with our top row, which is really good. Yeah, and Consecution is a double white now, which means we can guarantee to draw 2 extra cards at the end. I think I'm gonna generate a 7 here. And it did not load it in here. I have no idea how this works. Does it have to be blue then? If I gently tap this. Oh, it has to be the value, the same value. Oh, to load it in. So maybe reducing rubbing core to white was the play. Anyway, this is still really good for us. So we double the 2. We can place the 6 in here. Yes, I think we do this. And we want to put a 4 here. So we can put the 7, the 6, and the 4 here. Then place a 4 here to draw an extra 1. We draw an extra orange here, which I think we want. And this doesn't increase at all. This makes us take no damage. This makes us deal an extra 4. Okay, we did 39. He's gonna go to 4 durability. And we took 4. Okay, we have 5 shield left. And we generate the 9 here. I don't know what Splinter Cell copied here. Maybe the 3? Each battle. Maybe it's only the first turn. Okay, anyway. We should generate a 4 here to load a 4 up here. Then we can generate again to get a 5. Perfect. We double the 3 here for sure. I think we also want to move down again. Or stay where we are. We're taking 15 here minimum. Unless I move down twice and then I'm taking 4? Let's move down. And we avoid that 15. And then we try and do 15 here. Should we... We can double the 1, or we can place the 1 here. Yeah, doubling the 1 is not as good as putting it here. We want to put the 9 down. We want to put the 5 in the white slot here as well. We want to consecute. What can we draw? We can draw 1. Okay, let's draw the 1. Okay, let's draw the other card. And it can be anything. A 3, perfect. We can double the 3. So this is a perfect turn for me. We take 13, which means our shield is gone, and we take 8. But we deal 39, so it's okay. Yeah, we took 8 raw damage. And he's transitioning this turn, so he's hibernating. And he has really low numbers here. We double the 3? Or... We only have 1 orange energy. So we should generate like this. Then double both these 3s. And then we should try and block as much as possible. I don't want to use any fuel. Taking 5 damage here kind of sucks. Okay, I mean, the best thing to do is put the 1 here, and then 5 here. 4 here. If only we had an attack unit down here. I can just block it. Maybe that is a mistake of mine, of the build of this machine. Anyway, he's dead, but I take 5, so I'm at 17. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I have restored all my HP. Okay, that's really good then. If an attack unit still has empty slots, apply 2 strength. Oh, apply 2 strength to everything. So if I put 2 slots in here, it'll be 5 strength. Oh, gain 1 7-point energy. Oh, 7. It could be good for us. If we get 7, we can generate, like if we get an orange 7 or a blue 7, we can rubbing core it. Or 2 strength, which gives me an extra to 4 damage here and here. And if we don't double a 2 here, it's also pretty good there. Because if we double a 2, it'll give +2 strength anyway. So we can just leave a 3 in there and it's still the best. Actually, no, putting a 2 in there gives an extra 2 there. Unless it's white, then we can place it here. Anyway, I think the 7 is good though. If it's a white 7, it's big. If it's a blue 7, we tap it, and if it's a orange 7, for sure we tap it. So we can do it twice. And it'll go to rubbing core. Okay, I'm gonna take 7 instead of explosive gas. Because I think the 2 strength is not that strong. And whenever we use Constitution, we want to use it twice anyway. Plus, he's already get 2 strength, so I think the 7 is the best choice. Double-edged battle axe. This unit always gains double power. Okay, well we have ignition coil, so it'll get 4 strength at the beginning. We also have this on turn 4, which gives it 8 strength. That's crazy. And we put it in the top slot. It gains 2 power from here. Okay, I think I'm so for this over the Constitution. Because we already have 1. Like, getting another one doesn't allow me to cycle. It does allow me to cycle more. It does allow me to cycle more. Like, 2 times more. But is the strength better? This is already an upgraded version of Constitution as well. But I think the battle axe is just better. Because we have so many strength upgrades. With this? With this? So it gets 4 plus 2. It gets 6 attack power at the beginning. For 1 unit. Like, I think we take it over this core. And then we move it like this. I think this is the best we can do. Modification, treasure, repair, unknown. With 7 days. I think I want the treasure over the modification. Breakthrough helps a lot with modification already, so I think we go treasure. Okay, Terminus is the base of the Bounty Hunters Association. Its landmark building, the Encyclopedia headquarters, stands in the center of the base. You arrive at the Shielders Maintenance Center. Many Shielder-driven bounty hunters are frequently entering and exiting. This place provides top-notch services of shield maintenance. Gain 4 max shield, set max shield to 10, lose 2 max shield, gain orange star. Gain 1 orange energy resource and remove 1 white. The orange does let me generate 2 twice. And the white I don't need because I took out one of my other pure white cores. Orange star is great. Set max shield to 10 is only giving me 1 max shield. Or I can get 3 plus 4 max shield. I think the orange energy is better. And we don't mind losing 2 max shield for it. Yeah, I think this is the play. The orange energy will help a lot. You're stopped by a bounty hunter at the door. He says that his shielder has already obtained the most powerful units of the shield genre, and now he really needs to increase the max shield. He's willing to trade his most precious treasure with you for some of your shield with you for shield components. What a surprise! You sealed the deal without even thinking about it. Yes. We don't need to repair. We can go to Blue Unknown here. Considering your extensive recharges in the Lonestar card, you were chosen as a lucky player by the Space Gotcha Club. Do they play ZZZ? Or Wuthering Waves? And offer a free blind treasure box. They emphasize that becoming a member will result in even better treasures and strongly recommend at least a silver membership. Oh, we can lose 9 coins for 1 rare / legendary treasure. Ooh. Let's go diamond here. I like the legendary treasures, they've been really useful. Escape ladder. Considering your extensive recharges in the Lonestar card, you convince the Space Gotcha Club to remove common treasures. They take away most of the blind boxes and eventually you get escape ladder. At the start of the battle, degrade the colors of every support unit slot. Oh. That helps with gentle tap device, at least. And we can put high energy cube in. This gives +1. The max this can give is +2, but this works with any number. And this only really works with our 1. Man, I don't have good support units. That was a waste of 9 coins. Whatever. Okay, we move on to zone 3 now. Merry-go-round, Ivankov. Surprisingly, despite Ivankov's notorious reputation as a space pirate, he possesses a childlike heart. Okay. What does that mean? He's even gone as far as crafting his own whimsical spaceship, the merry-go-round, as his personal wonderland. After an enemy loads energy in hand, all your units rotate clockwise. Oh, so when I place an energy, it'll change the damage for him. Interesting. I kind of want to move Rubbing Core down so we can at least block our bottom slot. I don't know if that's good though. I kind of like moving downwards and then avoiding because he's only had 3. I think he only has 3 slots here. I think for bosses we want to rearrange it like that though. Okay, so if I place an energy, they rotate clockwise. So the 6 moves here, the 6 moves here, 6 moves here, 6 moves here. But then if I rotate it again, it goes back to the way it is. So only 2 modes. Either 12 attack on top, 12 attack here, or 6, 12, 6. So every time I place one energy, it moves to 6, 12, 6. So it'll be 6, 12, 6. Because I'm gonna consecute twice as well. So on every odd number. Okay, so if it's 6, 12, 6, we want to move down. We want to do the most damage over here. Okay. Let's double the 2. Oh, this gentle tap gets to white now. Okay. We want to gentle tap the 4s. Oh, that's what Splinter Cell does. Oh. Okay, we do the 5 here because... Oh, but Rubbing Core already has both now. Okay, this will just give me an extra 6. Or do I want to duplicate a white then? Yeah, let's get another white. So we have 3 whites. We can put the 3 whites in here. We can double the 2 here. Then we place a 5 in here. And then we consecute twice. It'll be 6, 12, 6 still. We can double the 3 here. What's the next one? It's a 7. So we either place it here to do 6, or place the 3 here to do 3 plus 7. So that, yeah, 7's just better. Oh, he's dead. He's dead turn 1. That's crazy. We did 49 damage on our top row. Choose a unit. Each loaded energy triggers power bonus. Each loaded energy. Boost strength after the first energy loaded. Does this get 1 power for every loaded energy? That seems too strong, no? I don't think that's how it works. Each loaded energy triggers power bonus. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think that's how it works. Okay, we only have 3 days this time. Let's grab a treasure. We don't... Oh, we can upgrade stuff. We can upgrade double-edged battle axe, maybe. Let's try that. Let's try and upgrade. Oh, never mind. Honey is irresistibly attractive to the bearfolk. Okay, that's kind of racist. No. Many bearfolk even become beggars just to have a taste of honey. Like the one in front of you. He's kneeling in front of a honey orchard, asking you to buy him a jar of honey. New max shield, upgrade a unit. Restore 10? I want to upgrade a unit. Can you upgrade my axe? Yes, you can. The axe is so big, because getting 2 slots is huge. Oh, we can double 4s here. This doesn't help at all, because there's already 2 double white slots. This would help a little. This generates an orange 9. Oh. If it generates orange 9, I can duplicate it twice into rubbing core. It's kind of better than battle axe. Because on turn 2, I get double... I upgrade the 9 here. And that puts the 9 in there. And then I put a 10, and it puts a 10 in there. But this could mean I win in 1 turn, and this could mean I win in turn 2. Let's upgrade the single-use charger first. And then our priority will be to upgrade the battle axe. I think this makes turn 2 crazy strong. After enjoying a hearty meal, this beggar bearfolk seems to forget everything. At this moment, what comes to mind is not food or women, but work. How horrible. Same, brother, same. Then he upgrades a unit for you. Nice, bear upgrade. We getting bear upgrades out here. Triangle. Designer with a Z. I don't like that. As a spaceship designer believes that asymmetrical triangular spaceships are the best. However, his new spaceship still has some flaws, and he is now robbing to praise funds to repair it. Failure in the showdown, take double damage. You lose the shock. Okay. Alright. I don't really want to test out Razor. It does look like he only has 2 attack slots, maybe 3. I don't really want to test out Razor. I like everything we have going on right now. He only has 3 slots, pretty good. 6666666. Okay. Well, we can move down. It's perfect for us. So we duplicate the 4. We duplicate the 5. We could have done 5 and then 6. My bad. We have this. Doubling the 2s is not better than doubling the 2s on the whites here, because it gives 3 strength. What are we're drawing a 5 and a 7. 5 and a 7, so it doesn't matter what I put in there. So let's put a 6 here. Put a 5 in here. Put a 4 in here. Put the 5 in here. Put the 7 in here. He takes 49, we take 0. Now he's only doing 5 each, and we can move down again, which I will, to avoid the 15. So this is what I was talking about before. We generated the 9. Oh, and it loaded it already. So if I generate this, it'll generate another 9. What did that say? Anyway, that's crazy. And I can do it again. Oh, this gives a 9. It can't give a 10. Okay, never mind. That would have been crazy if I could generate a 10. I didn't know there was only 1 to 9. Doubling a 1 is not as good as putting it there. White 5 goes here for sure. We'll put the 9 in here. We can double the 1 because it's not white. Then we draw again. We double the 3. Or we draw another 3 or a 7. I think we play it like this, and we got the 7. So we just put the 7 like this, and he's dead. And we took 0 damage. Activate. Generate 1 white 9. It's not as good as single-use charger. Tri-power. Apply 5 power to the attack unit in front. But it's a support unit. Oh, but it could double. And then it gets plus 10. See, putting 3 whites in here gives us plus 9 overall. But it deals damage while it's doing it. This is not as good as pure white. It is easier to proc though. And if we do it 2 times, then this gets plus 20. Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting. Okay. I kind of don't like micro crystal core anymore. We do have 3s, but... Okay, let's say we double 2 3s. It gives us 6 extra damage total. But if I have to put 3 different numbers, one of them at least needs to be blue, and then I only get plus 5 out of it. But if I put it here, I get plus 10. So it is technically better. But this deals 6 damage on top of the plus 6. If we are to load it with 2 3s. It dealing 6 plus 6 means it deals 12. So over 2 turns this is better, but over 1 turn it's not. Oh, interesting, interesting. I think we take Arc Amplifier over Microcrystal. And the upgraded version is 3 whites. So let's take this. I understand directional already. So we take this out. Put this in. And we swap it here. So it's going to give +5 to this one. Very, very good. Very, very good. With 21 coins, we can go to the shop. We can go to treasure. Yeah, let's do shop. Oh, we can go to upgrade though. Over treasure. Yeah. We go shop and then we go upgrade. You enter a black market on Illegal Planet. This planet is called Illegal Planet. Or maybe the event name is called the Illegal Planet. That'd be crazy if the planet was called Illegal Planet. Okay. You enter a black market tavern and immediately recognize the renowned adventurer, V. Oh my god, it's V! From Cyberpunk. Sitting in the corner. He seems to be negotiating a deal with a member of the Hyena Gang, involving the theft of a car. The owner of the car is a high-profile figure, and rumors about targeting the vehicle have already spread among bounty hunters. It seems like V is about to run into trouble, and you shake your head with a wry smile. Cough. The bartender lightly clears his throat, reminding you not to pay too much attention to others' affairs in this place. You could conduct your own transactions here. Unit modification. Lose 4 star coins, upgrade a unit. Okay. Lose 2 field, gain bullseye. At the start of the first turn, load 1 white 6 energy into the central unit. Nope, that's not what I want. We could change the central unit to this. It's guaranteed to be a 6 every single time. No, I don't need it. Enter shop or upgrade. I think we upgrade because there isn't, like, we can, we enter the shop because there is an upgrade at the other planet. And when we want to spend our money. On load, gain strength equal to loaded energy. That is insane. And it's reduced because of breakthrough, so it's just blue. Attenuation device. On load, generate 1 energy of -1 point and apply 2 strength to the attack unit behind. Wait, that's kind of crazy. So it generates 1 energy -1, which applies to rubbing core, and then it applies 2 strength. So if I put this in front of double-edged battle axe, it'll get +4. Okay, I see that. When generating orange energy in your turn, gain 2 strength. And we can generate orange energy twice. Okay, I see it. At the start of the battle, apply 4 power to the attack unit in front. Wait, isn't this just insane? It's just +8 instantly? And I can get rid of Arc Amplifier for it. When shield exhausts, generate 1 energy. When field reaches 0 in the battle, generate 1 orange 9. Ooh. Okay. At the start of the second turn, increase all energy points in hand by 2. Oh! That is also really good. But we already have turn 2 synergy. Oh man, this is also really good. Gain strength equal to loaded point. If we load a 9 in it in turn 2, it gets 9 strength. That is kind of crazy. This gives +4, which gives +8 technically to this. But this gains strength, which it doesn't lose over time. So I think this is just the best. And it'll be load 2 blues instead of 2. Man, I want to get rid of arc amplifier now. We don't really need arc amplifier, and then we can put orange star diamond up there. Or we get a pure white? It's a tough decision what to lose here. See, Gentle Tap makes Rubbing Core work, and I don't want to lose Rubbing Core because on turn 2 we can get 2 9s. I think it's better than Consecution? Because drawing 2 at the end, the highest it can give us is a 7 and a 5. But if I... I think it's better than Pure White Core. This gives +3. But this has the potential to give +4, +5, and +7. And with 3, it already gives 3. The only downside is my white energy goes nowhere right now. It has to go to Consecution. Okay, I'm convinced. It's better than this. It's better. It's better. I can get rid of Arc Amplifier for it though. Oh. Because Arc Amplifier is 3 numbers to get +10. This is 3 numbers to get +9. But it has to be white. Ooh. But this deals 6. I already went over this, but I think once I upgrade this, Arc Amplifier is better. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade the double-edged axe. This area might be tempting, but most bounty hunters wouldn't linger after achieving their objectives. After all of them have enemies. Under hostile gazes, you quickly leave the place. Oh, by the way, cool reference to the V from Cyberpunk. Let's try to go for the upgrade and we can get the axe, hopefully. You unexpectedly arrive at the gathering place for the Undipitus Mechanian, where members of various races, including beastkin, human, and mech specialists, are engaged in a heated debate about their beliefs. Upon seeing your arrival, they decide to use you as proof of the miracles their faith could bring. Dog folk, human, or mech engineer. 90% chance to upgrade a unit. Take 4 damage, upgrade 1 unit. I think I want to take 4 damage to guarantee the upgrade on this. I think this is right. And we can upgrade this to 3? No, I still think getting 2 + 10 swings in on turn 2 is better. Yes, because getting 3 of these is not worth it. Beastkin, passionate and impulsive, smash their fists onto your spaceship's hull, leaving dents and even their bloodied fist prints. Miraculously, your unit upgrades as a result. Interesting. So they beat me up, but upgrade. Spaceship Fair Play, Criminal 9. He once made a famous declaration. I became a space pirate for only 3 things. Fairness, fairness, and fairness. Okay, well, in all fairness, that's one thing, Mr. 9. At the start of your turn, for both you and your enemy, the points of energy resources become the same. At the start of the turn. Okay, so he sets the energy? Maybe? Think there's only 3 attack lanes here, so we don't have to rearrange here. I think this is how I want it. Okay, fair play. I'm gonna make money while maintaining my dignity at the start of the turn. Okay, okay. At the start, unload, gain strength equal to... Oh, okay. So I just have infinite 7s here. Okay, so we're equal. So he gave me a bunch of 6s. Why are they all 7s though? I don't know what. Oh, at the start of the first turn, increase all energy points in hand by 1. Right. That was our first treasure. I didn't even notice it happening. Okay. We want to generate 2 for rubbing core. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna... Yes, because this generates an 8. And then this generates a 9. We want to move down to avoid the 16. We want to put our 2 highest here. So this is doing 35. So 9 plus 9 strength. 18. 7 plus 7 strength. 14. 14 plus 18. Wow. And it gets plus 1 strength because of onboard audio. Okay, so it's doing 35. That's crazy. That's crazy. We want to put the lowest numbers in arc amplifier so that we can increase this by 10. So we go 2, 7, 7. Then we can put a 7 here, or we can draw a 6 to put there. I think we put the 7 in here to draw the 6. And then we can draw another 6. And then we put one of the 6s in here. Oh, if I had another... If I had 2, I can double it. But this works, this works. I do 47, I take none. Okay. This turn I have the 9. I already generated 1. And this is still at 12 attack, so... We can move down here. To avoid the 14. Spend 1 of our fuel, that's okay. We generate the 9. Right, yes, to put that one there. And we want... another one... Yes, because we already used Splinter Cell. So I want to increase by 1. Put the 6 there. We put the 9 and the 6 here. And there's no way for me to apply Arc Amplifier again. So I'll put the 5 like this. The 5 like this. Then we put the 1 in here to draw another 5. Put the 5 in here to draw another 5. And yeah, that's it. That's the highest I can do. He's dead. And I take none. Okay. This build is starting to look very OP. Treasure. When gaining attack units in the shop, apply modification have 2+ power. I already have all the attack units I want though. Attack units gain 2 extra strength when loading 1 point energy. Whistling arrow. I don't use the 1s that often. Gain 2 extra strength. But if I put a 1 in here, it'll gain 4 extra strength. Okay. I see it. It's probably better than Power Shopping Card right now. But I won't really pay attention to that. Because it's only, like, at max +4. Energy resources. We have 7 days. We can go to Starcoin, upgrade, unknown. We can upgrade Orange Star. Because right now it's double blue, but we can get triple blue instead. But we don't really have enough for Arc Amplifier and to play 3 in Orange Star. So it might not be the play. Shop, unknown. We only have 8 coins, so we don't want to go to the shop. We could go Star Coins into shop, maybe. But I really want to go to energy resources instead. I think we go... Yeah, because we don't really need to upgrade this. Upgrading Arc Amplifier does nothing. It doesn't increase the strength. And Rubbing Core, I feel like we can get off twice anyway, with as long as we have one orange in hand. So I think we're gonna Energy Manipulate instead of Upgrade, and then go Unknown or Star Coin. Gain a white energy resource and a 7-point energy. Gain an orange energy resource and a 4-point energy. Having the 7 is better for Rubbing Core. But the white doesn't really matter to me anymore because I'm not running pure white. I could grab the orange 4 because the orange guarantees I can place it in here. And that gives +4. Or it gives another orange chance. Or the 7. I think the orange is better because of Rubbing Core and Orange Star. That's big. You aren't particularly interested in this scientific research, but this set of energy resources could benefit your future adventures. Despite the scientist's objections, you threaten him with a gun and take the energy resource. Okay, so we stole this. I love that we're a bounty hunter and we're not getting hunted down for that stuff. We only have one more bounty here. Let's go Unknown. The prison on Black Star suddenly erupts into a riot. One of the most dangerous criminals who has planned an attack on the Bounty Hunters Association headquarters manages to escape. The local authorities issue an urgent reward for the escaped felon. You pilot your ship and conduct a thorough search, ultimately locating the fugitive. He offers to upgrade your ship in exchange for a chance of escape. Copy slot. Copy the highest graded slot of 1 unit. Whoa. We can get 3 on double-edged battle axe or 3 on orange star? Okay. Upgrade a unit, gain 9 max HP. No, we're definitely copying, but which one do we copy? Plus... Yeah, we definitely copied double-edged battle axe. That's huge. Okay, this is the final enemy. Corleone. As the leader of the Hyena Gang, Corleone spent all his money building his invincible ship. Invincible ship? Why can I still see it though? He wants to tell the world that every star coin in the Lonestar universe belongs to the Corleone family. Oh, we have another unit we can tack on. High energy cube is just like, it's not what I need really. But it's better than all these other ones. Like, we don't need microcrystal because this is basically microcrystal but better. We don't want pure white because this is just pure white but better. And we want to use the +10 strength. And we don't need high energy cube because gentle tap is better. For a rubbing core at least. I mean, we can take high energy just in case we want to roll the ones. After we roll higher? Like, after we fill rubbing core, we can use it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. We can move down and take 12. Which I'm gonna do. Okay, first thing we do is put the 6 in here, grab a 7. And that gave us an extra card. We can put the... Why do I have 2s? Oh, because of gun salute. But these are our ones, technically. I want to make an 8. So I put my 2 highest units in here first. 8 and 6. Then I want 3 in here. I could generate 3s, but I don't need to. Because this is a support unit anyway. If I put 3 in here, I can put a 5 in here, or I can grab a bigger number. A 3 or a 4. I could end up low rolling on the consecution. But that's the best thing I can do. So I load 3 in here. It gets plus 12. I can roll for a 7. I have a 2 in 3 chance. I don't really know the math here. To roll a 7. But I think it's better to just place the 5 like this. Or that's actually better to generate. It's actually better to generate here because we end up taking a damage if we don't. And we get the 7 anyway. Oh, I can put the 7 here or there. Yeah, we definitely put the 7 here. If we put the 7 here, we could have put a 3 up there. Oh, never mind, never mind. It was definitely better to consecute. Okay, we missed out on like 3 extra damage. It's okay, we take 12. Take 34. We only have 1 fuel left. We should have grabbed extra fuel before we did this boss fight, actually. He's gonna do a powerful attack next turn. Ooh, he's doing nothing this turn. Okay. If we make it to turn 4, we're gonna pop off as well. Generate the extra 9. Now rubbing's full, so I can generate a 5 here. Let's turn this 1 into a 3. We'll put our highest numbers in here. We could upgrade the axe again, or I can just swing with the axe. For 12 damage plus each. And then we roll twice. And put a 4 in here. Actually, I should have put that 1 in here. My mistake. That's playing too fast. This is the best I can do in turn 2. So I do 76, which is crazy damage. And he's gonna do a buttload of damage this turn. 30, 24, and 30. This turn, I should move up. Oh wait, I'm just dead. If I don't kill him this turn, I'm just dead. I don't have any attack units on my bottom row, and I can't move more than once. So if I don't do 46 this turn, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, because I have 21 HP, and it's dealing 24. Wow, I think I lost here. I think I lost in the tutorial. By not placing a single damage unit at the bottom here. Man, that was a big mistake. But I understand now, I understand. Okay, let's play this turn out the best we can. Best thing I can do is move up. We place the 7 here to generate 2. With a 9, we'll put the 9 in here. We can put the 5 in here, or we can put the 5 in here. We play it like this, 5, 3. Roll the 1 into a 3. Put the 3 in here. Put the 3 in here. The 4 in here. Yeah, we're so dead. I only did 13 damage. We're just dead. There's nothing I can do. Yep. There's nothing we can do. We're dead. Wow, my first one off camera, I beat Corleone. But it goes to show that you have to have one attacking unit in each row, at least, a minimum. Cannot just rely on the other ones carrying. Well, that's fine. I'll take it. So we unlocked all these characters. Repair Master Dong Dong. They definitely could have picked a better name for this cat. Unless it's like one of the devs' cats. Dong Dong learned from a repair expert of the Cat Clan who excels at modifying discarded units and reselling them at a high price. When restoring HP, gain the same amount of star coins. Okay. At the start of the battle, apply 3 power to the central attack unit. That's pretty good. Can thieves become bounty hunters? In fact, the association only focuses on the members' abilities to complete bounties. They don't care much about your previous job. Okay. You may steal 1 item from the shop, but you cannot purchase any items. Ooh, 1 free item. As a strategic master, Alice has been conducting deep research in unit combinations. Besides, she's also a professional Lonestar card player. For every 25 star coins gained, gain Build Scholar, which is a card. Like a phone call. And then you get to pick from an overclock or a tri-power unit. Okay. That's a lot of money to get. But I guess it is free. Wait. Dong Dong and Dango? Interesting names. Dango, a master collector, always loves shiny treasures, no matter what the quality is. She wants to include them all in her collection. At the start of the battle, for every 5 treasures you own, generate 1 extra energy. Ooh. It's kind of hard to get 5 treasures, but if you have 10, it's very good. I see. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the main menu. This is where we're gonna end the first episode. Thank you for watching. It was a really long one. I don't know if the future episodes are going to be shorter because we're not really talking about we're not learning the game anymore, but we're just, you know, figuring out what's the best move. But this first episode is too long already, so I'm going to end it here. Alright, thanks for watching.